been working at this my whole life, and there will never be a way to be able to do something of this magnitude ever again.
Alone, new season, Thursday, June 8th at 9, only on the History Channel.
Good morning. I'm doing great. Good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Well, new season of Alone, 10 survivalists, last man standing gets $500,000. Have you been preparing for this this challenge your whole life?
For about 9 years now, actually.
And where are they dropping off our contestants this season?
Saskatchewan, northern Saskatchewan.
And how's the terrain up there? How challenging is it for you?
Oh man, just walking through that mess is terrible.
No camera crews, no tricks. This is the ultimate human test. What did you do to prepare for this series, for this challenge?
Oh well, I actually kind of grew up in this kind of atmosphere is what I'm going to say. Hunting, fishing, gathering. We lived down south. We did that our whole life. You know, it wasn't camping to us. It was, you know, a way of life.
Look at all this elderberry. Check that out. My name is Michael Helton. Everybody calls me Mikey.
I would consider myself a jack of all trades. I'm a carpenter. I can build anything. I made these, my little wooden tweezers. I grew up in this, hunting, fishing, trapping, all through my teen life with no running water, no power, in a house that we built out of scrap wood ourselves.
Check it out. A little Sasquatch cave.
Most of our meat comes from, you know, me going out with a bow or getting deer, pigs, or rabbits. I have built a fish trap that was the spring pole.
Whenever a fish touches your line, it gives it a little bite and a yank on it.
All of these skills that I've built over my lifetime, I want to show those off. I want to show that I can do this.
Got our pot, we got some sticks. We're gonna make a pot hanger. We can pick our pot up and hang it right there. Oh, like a charm, look at that. I'm about to do probably the biggest thing I've ever done in my life. You know, go out to win the prize money, you know, to change my family's life. And I feel like I could be a contender here. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here.
So Georgia was a great training ground for this challenge for you growing up.
Oh yeah. The only difference between here and there is the temperature.
And you know, you grew up your whole life with survival skills and camping and all those different kinds of challenges. What about the cameras? Because there is no one with you. You had to record everything yourself. Was it easy to get used to the cameras?
No, not at all. Out of everything, that was probably the hardest part of it all, was actually making sure to film everything. If you take, say, building a fire, when you're trying to record, and especially on different angles, you can take 10 or 15 minutes to get that fire going.
And what are some of the
every little step? God.
And what are some of the 10 survival items they allowed to take with you? I understand you had a list you could choose from 40 different things. What did you choose among those?
I took a multi-tool, a Leatherman. I took a bow and arrows, my sleeping bag, took fishing line, hooks, paracord. I took my axe, my saw, had to count them out, I'm sorry, snare wire, and ferro rod.
And what is one of the most difficult tasks for survival? Is it building a fire, finding food, dealing with wild animals? What's the most difficult thing that you encountered on this challenge?
The most difficult thing that I think anybody encounters on this challenge isn't outside of them. It's in their head. For me, it's easy. I'm not afraid of animals. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of the weather. But once you get in your head, you can't get out of it. So you have to pretty much hone your skills to stay out of your own mind.
And since you are essentially alone, do you have like a panic button or you don't seem like the kind of guy that panics, but they give you an out option, I'm sure.
Everybody gets the tap out button. You do everything you can not to press that button.
Well, I know I by the look of you, I think that that wasn't even a consideration, Mikey.
No.
Well, congratulations on your new challenge. I can't wait to watch this series. It's one of my favorites, and I appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
I appreciate it. I can't wait to see it too.